Good morning. Welcome to Moody Elementary. I'm Dr. Tina Stansel, your principal.
And I'm Moody Baker, your assistant principal.
Get ready for a virtual open house tour. We're out at the bus rider loop, and we want to let you know the procedure when students arrive in the morning. When your student gets off the bus, they will already have on a mask. Students may wear their own masks, or we will provide a Moody mask when they arrive. We will also be putting a tag on the student's backpack. The tag will have the student's name, grade, teacher name, and what bus they're riding. We'll also be taking random temperature checks when students get off the bus. Please join us at the car rider area.
Now we are in the car rider area. This is where our students are both dropped off and picked up if they are car riders. Please make sure if your child is a car rider that you have one of these white Moody Manatee car rider tags in your car. It identifies our students who are car riders to make it more efficient for us to call them in the afternoons for car rider dismissal. If you don't already have one, please make sure that you pick one up in the front office sometime this week. When your student arrives as a car rider, when they get out of the car, the first thing we're going to do is screen their temperature, just like our bus riders, to make sure that everybody is good. The second thing that they will receive is a car rider tag that goes on their backpack. This is to help us identify our students who are car riders. After they receive this, they'll enter into the cafeteria for breakfast. So now we're standing outside the front office, and these are the doors that our bus rider students will be entering into the building in the morning. When they enter the building, they will have to wear their face mask, and they will already have been screened for temperature. In addition, they will have a lanyard like mine with an ID card. So this new badge system is going to be required for our students this year. It's how they will get on and off the bus. They'll be scanning this. And in addition, it's how they will get breakfast and lunch in our cafeteria. So this is a really important piece of information for Moody, and we need to make sure our students don't lose them. So once our bus riders come into the doors, they'll be heading to their waiting areas. Our students will wait in the hallways. They'll be sitting 6 feet apart, and they will be required to wear their masks. Our bus riders will wait in the hallways until we call them to go to breakfast so that we can make sure our cafeteria stays under the capacity that is required. One of the ways that we will be ensuring that we can maintain the proper social distancing as students move around our campus is that we have put in place a protocol so that as students move through our hallways, they're always moving in a clockwise direction. And we have these arrows on the walls to help remind our students that they're always traveling in that direction. Okay, everybody, so now we are in our Moody Elementary cafeteria, and I'm going to share with you some of the protocols that we've put in place for our cafeteria. So our car riders will be entering the cafeteria from our car rider loop, and our bus riders will be coming in from their waiting areas in the hallways as we call them over our intercom system. That's how we're going to make sure we never have too many students in our cafeteria at once. So as students enter, they're going to be lining up. This is the entrance into the cafeteria line. We'll be lining students up so that they are 6 feet apart to maintain that social distance. They will be wearing their masks as they enter the cafeteria. And if we go around this way, this is the exit from the cafeteria line. So this is where students will be exiting with their food. So then our students are going to come out to their seating areas, and we just wanted to set up a couple of tables to show you how we've designated student spaces. So our students will be sitting distanced from each other, but in addition, we have purchased plastic dividers or shields that will be placed in between each of these X's, just to ensure that our students have the additional protection that they need, because while they're eating, they won't have their masks on. You can see that our cafeteria right now is set up for the distribution of our laptops and our student textbooks, which is happening hopefully before you see this video. So we're excited about our kids coming back, and we're ready for the school year to start. We wanted to take just a minute and talk to you about our water fountains, because the water fountains both in the cafeteria, around our school building, and in our classrooms are not going to be able to be used by students, just making sure that we're not spreading germs. But we are purchasing a plastic water bottle for every student that attends Moody. We'll be writing their names on them, and so this will be their personal water bottle that they can refill from the water fountains so that they have water to drink all day long. We wanted to show you one of our wall-mounted hand sanitizer pumps. We have these installed all around the school building, and we will obviously be encouraging students to use the sanitizer and sanitize their hands as often as they pass them. In addition, teachers will have hand sanitizer in their classrooms, and we will be encouraging our students to wash their hands frequently throughout the day. Now we are in one of our third grade classrooms, just to give you a little bit of a look into what a classroom will be set up. So you can see that this teacher has spaced apart her desks, and in addition she's used tape to mark student areas on the floor so that students know that this is their space. At students' desks, in addition to wearing their masks, as I said in the cafeteria, we have purchased desk shields, plastic dividers that every student will have available at their desk, so that while they're sitting here, even though they have their mask on, they have the additional protection of the mask. We have also, those desk shields are portable. So students, when they go to work at a teacher's table, if they're doing small group work, they'll be able to take that desk shield with them and put it right on the table so that there's a little extra protection at our small group tables as well. So now we're standing outside on our recess field. We have a pretty large recess field, and so we are going to be dividing this field into areas. And students, when they come out for recess, which every student will get recess every day, we can limit the number of students who are in each particular area of the recess field so that we don't have too many students in one spot at one time. Our students are not able to use the playground equipment at this time, so we're going to set up other kinds of activities for them to do while they're outside. Students will be required to wear their masks unless they're 6 feet apart from the students that they're playing with, and in that case they can take their masks off and get some fresh air and exercise. So now we're standing in the Kinderdome. So the Kinderdome is the building that houses our youngest Moody manatees, our pre-K and kindergarten students. In the morning when they arrive, they come to this building, and you can see we have some brightly colored squares to help them know where to sit so that they can maintain their social distancing. They'll have their mask on, and in addition, for our youngest Moody manatees, we also purchased face shields that they will be able to wear in their classrooms and as they move around the building.
Thank you, Moody families, for joining us on our virtual tour. As we wrap up today, I just want to remind you of a few important things. One of the most difficult things about back to school is that we will not be able to have adults join us in the morning. Unfortunately, that means not being able to walk your child to class. That means not being able to come in and have breakfast or lunch. And we will greatly miss seeing you during this time. That's why it was really important for us to share these things with you, to watch with your child so that they can be ready for school on Monday. As a reminder, your student will have an ID badge made for them. They'll be getting a lanyard. This is going to need to go home every day, come back to school every day, especially for our bus riders, because they're going to need this when they enter the bus. Your student is welcome to wear their own face mask, but we will also have Moody face masks for every single student. Every single student will also have a tag for their backpack. It's going to have the student's name, teacher name, grade, and how they're getting home. Please remember, we will continue to randomly check temperatures with our students. And in order to pick up your child in the car rider area, you must have a Moody car rider tag. Last but not least, a water bottle, because we need to keep all students with water. Families, just one final reminder. We are asking that if your child is not feeling well, please keep take them home. We're going to do our best to keep everybody safe here at Moody and keep us coming to school each and every day. Thank you again. Take care.